So we're over in the r slash am I the asshole with an H subreddit with a post by Dragon Tamer 226. Am I the asshole for telling off a Karen? Okay, so I'm not going too far with this one. Here's the story. I had my sons, 1 and 3 years old, at the park. I had my 1-year-old in a swing while my toddler played close by. My toddler has a toy truck he calls Wee Woo, and we always bring it to the park. Usually everyone is cool with this because he prefers to play by himself or with me. COVID really messed up his social skills. He doesn't really know how to react to other toddlers yet. So, anyways, 3-year-old is playing with Wee Woo, happy as can be. Suddenly, this fucking Karen storms over from the nearby picnic tables and takes my son's toy. Instantly, there were tears and crying. And before I can even say one fucking thing, she tells him not to be a baby and walks away. I'm beyond livid at this point. I gathered my children and put them in the car. Then I walked over to this lady and grabbed her purse. She freaked out, but I just walked away. I told her when she gives my son's toy back, she can have her purse. She threatened to call the cops. I told her go ahead. I wanted to say go to hell. I told her go ahead. She can't just take someone else's property, even a toddler's. She told me her phone was in her purse. That's my purse. I shrugged and said, too bad. After freaking out for a couple of minutes, she handed over my son's toy truck. I told her if she wanted her purse back to go apologize to my kid. She refused, called me all manners of names. Oh, so I threw her purse in a garbage bin on my way out of the park. I wanted to be noted that at least 3 couples saw this whole interaction and not one person said anything. I don't know if they just didn't want to get involved, but nobody called me an asshole or told me to back off. But they also didn't say anything about her taking my son's toy away. So, was I the asshole? Did I go too far? Fuck no. Edit to add, yes, the truck does make noise. It's definitely not that loud. And tons of kids in the community bring toys that make noise to the parks. Everyone is usually whatever about this, unless it's fireworks loud. If the noise was the problem, the truck does have an on/off switch that I would have turned off if she asked. Oh, this is like perfect. This is like perfect treatment right here. But me, I'm taking a purse. If I get the idea to dump it in the trash, I'm dumping it in the trash upside down. And I'm making sure that she sees I stop for a minute, like 2 seconds, so the things start falling out as I proceed to drop the motherfucker in the trash. Because you don't want too much weight to leave the purse, so it goes deep enough so that when she reaches in there, it might just be some nasty, ucky, wecky shit in there. And she's like, as she goes to pull her stuff out. And she has to just dig through garbage, just to get all her individual items. Yo, I was going to do this episode last night. I'm glad I'm doing it right now. Oh, I would have been so sleepy. Yo, let's go to the comments. Oh man, the top comment with 45 upvotes, because this post did not bang out crazy like that. Not the asshole. She deserved it. She called him a baby. He's 3. He's still a baby. Who takes a kid's toy? Honestly. Oh man. Oh, here we go. By Jay the Great One. Nope. Nobody. Nope. See, I love that right there. Nope. Not the asshole. I'm vibing. These people, man, they live in La La Land. These people have not experienced enough consequences, if any, at all in their life that they know to be because of their own actions, right? If karma catches a person later on, they're not going to put 2 and 2 together to know that it's because they did some fuck shit last week, last month, last year. No, consequences have to be swift and due to their actions, right? It needs to be, you do this, I do that. You do this, you get arrested. You do this, you get punched. We're not taking candy away from a baby here. and she decides to one up it. We're taking toys, a toy fire truck, a wee woo, away from a baby. No, from a baby. No, no. I would have kicked sand in her eyes. This might have been one of those wood chip parks. And here's the thing. I understand people get overstimulated and whatnot. If you get overstimulated, it digivolve. This right here is the device DigiDestins use to put their fucking AirPods in. Put your headphones in, your earbuds in. Put your headphones on. Turn your noise cancellation on. Right. If you got a motherfucking if you got an iPhone, turn your background sounds on. Turn you on some rain on the roof or a stream. Hit that so you get a little bit of a background sound, and then you could lower it too, so it'll clear out some of those lower and higher level pitch sounds that's just happening in the background. You're hearing that wee woo wee woo wee woo. Maybe you could turn on some fire, right? Get that high pitch, get them crackles going. No, I'm wrong. Where's the high pitch? Get you some balanced noise in the background, or maybe hop on the airplane. That's the high pitch right there. Because I know that wee woo got to be going through your damn ears if you wild enough to go ahead and snatch a toy from a kid that's not yours. Man, you're at a park. You're at a park. Shut up, Siri. Damn. You're at a park where there are kids consistently. I'm sure it's one of those good parks, right? That the people's tax dollars are going towards to upkeeping. And you wilding out. Get your life together. Yeah, I'm a little too prone to violence. I'm hauling off. I'm hitting. We got a comment from Sunny Moon 8888. Is that too many eights? Doesn't matter. The way they spell Sunny and Moon isn't how you would even look it up either. When she wanted her purse back, I would have told her to quit acting like a baby. She might have gotten a truck across the face too. You have the right to protect your things and the right to fight back when you feel threatened. But why did she just take his toy truck? What was her excuse? Is there a history between you and her? It seems odd that for no reason someone would do that. I feel like the story is missing some important details. And OP replies, I think another reply was right. I think she was annoyed with the noise of the truck. To be honest, it's not really that loud. But like I also said before, tons of kids and toddlers bring their toys to the park that make noise. And usually everyone is whatever about it. If the noise bothered her so much, she could have just asked to shut it off. It does have an on-off switch. Her reaction was a complete overreaction, in my opinion. Oh, and then Nelso024 replies, Nelso, these usernames. If the noise bothers her, she shouldn't go to a park during daylight hours. If kids can't play with loud, if they even are loud, toys outside, where should they play with them? There are typically noise laws, and I guarantee a toy truck isn't breaking any. You totally did the right thing, in my opinion. Should have dumped the contents of her purse in the trash. So she would have to pick it out individually. Yo, shout out to Nelso. Shout out to Nelso. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'm vibing with Nelso. 024. Yeah. And matter of fact, here's the thing. If you want to be a Karen, be a useful Karen. Be an advocate. Be one of those people who goes and talks to your congressman. Play the concerned parents. Be a victim. That's what you're so good at. Be a fucking victim, right? Rally up all your weird ass mom parents, to pull up some information online, go to some specialists, see what babies whose ears are developing ages 6 months to 4 years, what decibel sound they can handle when a toy is right on their face, when a toy is right up to their ear. See what a prolonged 5-minute, 10-minute level of decibel would be acceptable, and then see if you can, again, to go to your congressman, lobby the government, and have them put restrictions in place for companies who sell toys to the American people. And I'm assuming this is in America, right? Because we're the center of the world, unfortunately. We're a black hole, we're an abyss on this planet. And have standards be set for children's toys so they aren't too loud, right? If you are experiencing ear damage with a consistent decibel level over 70 decibels, then I'm sure as an adult, I'm sure for babies, it has to be a lower level. So if the toys are too much and you're a distance off, right? The chair, the park bench versus where the kids are in the play area has to be some distance off. So as sound travels and it's not coming to you straight on, right? It's a wave spreading out, and it's the decibel levels are dropping due to all the fucking all the things you can't see this in the air. Not just air friction, but all the things that you can't see in the air. All the tiny particles in the air that is lowering the decibel levels as oh good lord, as the sound waves hit you. So whatever the kid is experiencing, the wee woo is definitely louder in their hands, in their, because they got stubby little arms as 3-year-old. It's definitely they're like this. It's definitely louder in their face than it is to you when you're probably 10, 20 feet away, I would assume. I don't know how this park is set up, right? 5 feet minimum, right? So you're going to get a drop off in sound. So if you did have a standard set, this would benefit children, right? Kids would grow up with better better eardrums. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I don't know what I'm saying, but again, just like the AirPods, right? In my phone, I can set it so it doesn't exceed a certain decibel limit. It lets me know, hey, this particular song that's playing is over the limit that you should be experiencing, and then it's going to hit me with a weekly report. Hey, you have exceeded your weekly volume level, and I'm just like, all right, fuck you, shut up, damn Siri, you dirty bitch. Always ear hustling. Why are her ears messed up? Where was I at? I don't know. I don't know. Man. Yeah, that's it for this one.